Let me make sure we're live. Ooh, it's looking good. And we are live. Alright, give me just a second. I'm going to get this on the good and proper stream list. Tomorrow I will be, if I have the ability to, I'll probably be doing my weekly Everdark Smackdown. But here, let's get things ready here. So, we're going to open analytics very fast. And we're good. Let's see here. It's a pretty big delay between what shows up on my analytics page and what happens on screen, but that's whatever. Because you're also hearing my voice with that delay, so it's not like I'm commentating ahead of time. So, without further ado, hello, YouTube! I'm back again! That's right, you didn't ask for me, but you're getting more of me. Just like, medicine. Yeah, I'm medicine today. Feeling rather medicine today. How about you? Anyway, today what we will be doing is we will be doing more Depth 4 runs. As you saw last stream, we made some seriously good progress. I lost a few with my co-op buddies, so lost a bit of that momentum, you know. But it's just par for the course, you know. We got our butts handed to us by Outland Commander on this run. It wasn't even a bad run. But, like, it just didn't go well towards the end. But as you can see, now my greatest depth conquered is 4,850. That is crazy high. We're eating good today, chat. And that is a really good depth. We're loving it. We're loving it. Now we're going to continue in Deep of Night, see if we can keep this momentum going. And we are not going to, you know, just wait. There's one thing I need to do. So I almost forgot. The title of this stream is Certain Sauce Pronunciation and Depth 4. So, here's the thing, chat. I gotta have a very serious talk with you. Worcestershire sauce is not correct. Worcestershire is also not correct. Worcestershire is not correct. Worcestershire is definitely not correct. Don't say it like that. Worcestershire is not probably closest you can get. We're Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. Worcestershire sauce. Wish.com sauce. And so, the canonical pronunciation is unable to be found. Vulcan in the sauce. We're gonna go with. So chat, okay, but I think the pronunciation we can agree upon for Worcestershire sauce is Worcestershire sauce. I like that myself. The B is implied heavily. Let's not do random duos. We're gonna do one player runs in Deep Night. Worcestershire sauce. That's what we're going with. I'll be legitimately What am I saying? I'll be legitimately. Oh gosh, round 2, chat. Can we do it? Do you think we can do it? I don't know. We lost to this last time we got it. Admittedly, I don't feel too good about this. Mm. Let's see. Artorias is one of the Night 2 bosses. What's the other one? So one of the Night boss arrangements is Death Knights and then Artorias, I think. If I recall correctly. Another one is Red Bear, and then what is this? What is the Night 2 boss? What do I run? What do I end up getting stuck against that I don't like? Let's see, because there's Artorias, obviously that's the big problem. No, Demon Princess is Harmonia, I think. Right? Demon Princess is Harmonia, I'm pretty sure. Red Bear and Death Knights are the Night Pool boss, or the Night Boss pool for Dreglord, for number 1. What is the second Night Boss for Dreglord? Hold up. I'm actually going to look this up real quick, chat, just so I know. Not because like it's going to save me or anything, but because, I mean, we all know I'll probably get Artorias. Let's see. Let's see. What we got? Divine Beast Dancing Lion. I'm pretty sure that's... No. Is it Red Bear and then Artorias? Or are they completely independent? Because I know in Harmonia, the only reason that Demon Princes stick together and Divine Beast Warrior and Moog are always paired together is because, obviously, Demon Princes are fused into one boss experience. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the strategy at all. I'm just wanting to know what I should be prepared for mentally. I'm hoping it's dancing. Actually, I don't know. Yikes. Neither of those night bosses are really that easy. But hey, this is nice. Oh my gosh, I have so many fire locations. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've never seen that many of the same affinity location on a map before. Maybe I have and I just don't remember. I don't know. We'll see. Oh no, that was stupid. Should have critical hit him like this. Excuse me. Wait a minute. What? Did I not get paid for that? Oh, I did. It just pops up super early. Okay, cool. Gosh, that was delayed. Can't believe I'm getting my butt handed to me by these basic enemies. Do you even attack, friend? Or are you just harmless? Doesn't really matter to me. Either way, I'm going to be hitting you in the back. Grind you real quick. Do that. Alright, that's the smart way to do the starting camp in Thief of Night. If you have the Adel relic, that could help me with my power stance. HP restoration on landing attacks. I like that, actually. See how it goes. For early on, this might be really good. We'll see. Seem ineffective, but I need to be doing a lot more backstab, really. Huh? What gives? Why did I put it in my left hand like that? That was weird. Why did I do that? Backstab you. I walk around you. That was just sad, man. Come on. You gotta do better than that. Give me a challenge here. And we'll keep that for the event that I start power stancing, but right now I'm not going to use... Oh gosh, no. Not at level 3. That is a hard no. Here's what we're going to do, chat. We're going to get these 3 churches, and then we're going to fly up, and we're going to do this fire camp. My bad. Let's call it a cathedral. Fortunately, there are literally 3 fire camps on the map, so there's no shot all 3 of them are red main night camps. Which means I should have some easy source of runes here pretty early on. So, chat, I've developed a new strategy. Like, for the first 3, 4-ish levels, something like that, you'll want to kill just like some... He went over to the tree. Why did he go over to the tree? Whatever. I need to go down here to the Lake Church anyway, so I'll have some time to move. Get backstabbed, loser. So basically, the way I see it, these first few levels, you'll want to rely on, like, just, you know, straight up doing stuff. Like, basically, not... Okay, that was profound. Straight up doing stuff to level up the first few times. Like, that's not how you level up every time. For these first few levels, you'll want to rely on basic enemies, what I was trying to say, but my brain wasn't quite there yet. So you want to rely on basic enemies for the first, like, 4-ish levels, roughly. Then what you want to do, I always want to pop this open. Just because this is... Oh, yeah, that's good. I like this, too. Fortunately, this does mean that I need to buy a smithing stone. One. That's no problem. Here's what we can do, actually, chat. Here, we can run over here, kill you. Buy a backstab. Now we have enough to buy a smithing stone 1. Obviously, I'd love to find one, but I got a smithing stone 2 out of the... Ooh, I like that. I'll just leave it there. We're gonna fly over, get this last church real quick. We'll stop in one of those camps, actually, to level up the weapon. Okay, well, I don't like what I'm seeing so far. Because both of these are red main night camps. So... Not thrilled about it. What the heck is this? You seeing this, chat? Look at this. No, because look at this. The heck is this? It's gonna be like a meteor on day 2 or something? So what's actually really nice is I already have a smithing stone 2, means I don't have to run a tunnel. However, if I find a... So what I'm actually going to use the smithing stone 2 for, however, is not upgrade. I'm not going to wait for the fire weapon to fall into my lap first. I'm going to make a point. Oh gosh. You scare me, sir. Nah, I'll pass on that. But what I'm actually going to do, this is the smarter way to do things, is I'm going to actually use it on my starting sword. That way I have... I'm going to use it on my starting sword so I have a powerful weapon. And then I'm going to start doing some things that otherwise I would not be able to do, such as, you know, killing, like, stuff like Crucible Knights. I'm not actually going to kill a Crucible Knight, because that's a bad idea at F4 at this lower level. Okay, that was so unnecessary, but that felt really good. Oh, please be Starfists. If you love me, game, this will be Starfists. If this game loves me, it'll be Starfists. Yeah, I'll take it. What the heck? It's not bad. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm going to use it, but it's not bad. Here's what we'll do. We'll grab this rune bush. We'll hop up here. They're all red main night camps. Are you serious? What's that sword right here? Great sword. I like it. Like that too. I don't know. I like my starting sword best, so I'm gonna work with that. Of all those weapons, anyway. Best of all those weapons. Here's what we're gonna do, because we do need to clear something. We can't just not do anything. We are gonna just, you know, suck it up, do a Red Main Night camp. Typically, I hate Red Main Night camps in Deep of Night because of the one on the tower. And he's 100% red. Like, I've never encountered a Red Main Night camp in Deep of Night that I can recall where the Red Main Knights weren't all red. But I mean, if I can't kill red enemies, do I really need to be... Ooh, that's nice, actually. So this is actually going to make it so I don't have to do this. So I can do this Fire Cathedral and just kind of use that for the fire weapon and use the Pest Raid for runes. Like that. He's down. Which way are we going? This way. I see. Trixie. Probably right here. Because in case you don't know, for raid events like this one and the Caligo raid, the boss only has so many places it can spawn. And it typically... Well, no, it won't typically. To my knowledge, it's in the lake? Are you kidding me? Maybe it's just over this bridge. It's possible as well, I guess. Would like to have killed this faster. Yeah, see, what happens with the Noster and Caligo raids, basically, they can only occur, like, they can only spawn in places where night bosses can spawn. Take my level, I don't care, dude. Doesn't do damage. Oh, it does do damage. So now that's a really good effect to get for the run, because that makes it so I'm randomly just going to get 10k runes for free. Here's the thing, right now I need to focus on my level. I can't hyperfixate on that Fire Cathedral just yet. Okay, never mind. Let's hyperfixate on that Fire Cathedral. I didn't know I was level 7 already. Alright, cool. Only 6% reduced max FP. It's not that bad. I can manage. But I don't think there is a word for how much I despise doing Red Main Night camps in Deep of Night, because the one on the tower specifically is just obnoxious. Because sometimes he's really hard to kill. I have literally knocked him off the tower. And I swear, maybe it's not the case anymore, but I swear he survived that fall. Which, I'm sorry, that's a little bit stupid, if he can survive that fall. I mean, it's a tall tower. But he was red, of course, so he had a ton of extra health. Ranged attacks, jump attacks, fire attack power, nothing amazing. This is amazing. I do like the fact that it's a red fire monk. That just means more money for me. Let's flip him. Gosh, that hit hurt. Hey, free 10k on top of the 600 I get for doing a critical hit. It's awesome. Gotta love it. Ranged weapon attacks, attack power at full HP. I'll take this for now, because it's... I don't know how all that helpful that's gonna be. Let's take a look around. See what there is to see and do, because I've already got a purple weapon, just for, you know, running and stuff. I'd like to get a better weapon, ideally. I would love to have a better weapon. Okay, nope. Yeah, if you are not trying to convince me to do that. You seriously were not trying to convince me to do that. Like, that is just an awful idea. I don't like what I'm about to go do in this Red Main Night camp, which is try and complete it before the night gets here. Do like that. That is a very good weapon, actually. For Draglord and just in general. Really, dude? Like, why did you all space out your swings like that? Now you're dead. Like, my goal was never even... What am I trying to pick up here? We'll do that, and then we'll buy that tree spear. Just because it's a tree spear. Gosh, see, this is why I don't like Redmane Knights. Because I can't even, like, look in the shop. I have to keep my head on a swivel and just not look in the shop. Like, I barely had time to do that. So yeah, I'll have to upgrade, but I feel like that's a good weapon for the run, just in general. Here, let's run out, refill my flasks. Then, dude, get it. Come on. Pop back in. Alright, it's Red Bear, Night 1. It's not undoable. In fact, it's quite doable. Red Bear is really not that bad once you get used to it. And you fight them a lot in Shadow of the Erd Tree, so it's actually really... I don't know, I was thrilled to see Red Bear. I like Red Bear. Much better in this game than Shadow of the Erd Tree, actually. Whoa. But, did a good bit of damage. Yeah, let's get rid of this, actually, since I'm going to be using the Tree Spear against Stragus. I don't see any reason to have poison build up below max HP where it's not necessary. Okay, Rune Bush over here. Let's go get the Rune Bush real fast. About to say, I'm getting that critical hit. You are not jipping me out of that. I have a crossbow, I guess. And the only thing about Red Bear is you have to be really careful. Because while his moves aren't that bad, in all seriousness, he does a ton of damage. So if you do get hit, you're going to feel it. That was just about really bad. That was really bad. I don't know what that... Oh! Get me the critical hit. I might not get the rune boost actually, but whatever. That should not still have been an attack, dude. I've ran in much earlier than that. I actually waited longer than I typically do. Oops. Kind of frustrated that I just barely didn't have enough time to get my rune boost, but whatever. Critical hit HP restoration we'll take. Alright, so here's what we'll do. We'll head north, go through here, go into the Sleep Ruins, and do the Night Invaders. That sounds like... Then we'll head north from there. Then we'll head north from there and do the Lightning Camp and do those Night Invaders. I like the sound of that. So that's what we'll do, chat. So we're gonna hop up, chat. Hop up, do this tunnel. Hold up. Gotta turn up my finger real quick. Okay. And now let's go through this tunnel. Now let's do some Night Invaders. That's going to be our main source of runes. As it typically is in Deep and Night runs, or as it really... And more recently it has been. Just because it's really good. A really easy source of runes for very little effort. Enjoy this. Wow, that dude is strong! About to say, please don't do that. Dude, there's no way you didn't get stance from that. But whatever. Don't be a jerk. Be a jerk. Fine. I'll just be good. I'll just have to lock in. You're gonna be mean, I'm gonna have to lock in. And trust me, you really don't want that. So here's the thing. I don't like the lightning smithing villages, but I do like the red dragon right there. I do like that. I don't like the lightning smithing villages, especially as a night camp. Especially as night camps, I mean. I got choked up there a little bit. Here, so let's take you out. Then sort of just like try and hop on over. Here's the thing about the sleep camps. I'll be real careful here. Because these dudes are insanely strong. In fact, I'm dead. But wait a second. Oh, did I not rest? Like, did I just forget to rest or something? Ugh, whatever. It's so annoying. I don't know. I've always subscribed to the train of thought that you should get a side of grace after completing a tunnel. It's just really annoying that you don't, because now you have not basically no way to level up. You have literally no way to level up. So let's kill you, since you have more health, and you are literally one tap. See that nonsense? See what he tried to do? Thanks for not backstabbing him. You did the animation, you just didn't backstab him, and don't expect me to believe this. Oh. What the... Dude! Dude! These soldiers are more dangerous than the freaking Night Imp. Okay, stop spamming the throwables! Dude, that's all you're doing. Stop. It's annoying. Dude, put the shield down. I saw the sorcerer Alvinoric. I mean, this is just mean, dude. How are you supposed to kill Night Invaders in like in basically? Huh. Yeah, so about that, no. Unfortunately, that does mean I've wasted a bunch of time, but I can't kill those guys. Not a Wilder Raider combo. That's not possible. You can't do that. Not unless you have some killer equipment. But you need, like, the best of the best, and if you don't have anything, if you have anything but the best equipment, you can't do that. And I don't have the best equipment. If I had Mogwin Spear, oh, do that in a heartbeat. I would demolish those things. If I had Starscourge Greatswords, I would... Same thing, I would demolish that. I would totally do it. But I have a purple starting sword doing 165. That's not good. Well, that is a good amount of damage, but my point is it's not good enough for a Night Raider. Literally, if it was Night Assassin, and any other Night Invader, maybe not Night Witch. I hate Night Witch at depth 4. But if it were literally anyone except Night Raider and Wilder, I would have done that. But you can't do Night Raider. That's not in depth 4. That's just not a thing. And I'm sure some people can, not solo you can. Oh, this is just what I needed. A nice pick-me-up from the garbage that was that Night Invader camp. Something nice, easy, and fun. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't swing there. That was a bad idea. I knew the second I stomped, that's not a good plan. We'll do one uncharged swing, and then we'll do a critical hit. Do this. We'll likely spend the rest of day 2 killing Crucible Knights, because that's the easiest thing to do for the most money. Stuck against the wall here. See, that's the cooldown time on that skill. That's why I didn't do it. Thank you, Harmonia Relic, for saving my life. Thanks, Death Dodge, for saving my life. I'm not making smart choices here. I'd say, please stance break. Stop doing that move, please. Yep, you're dead. You're done. Seriously? It's like that. That's really good for Draglord, because some of his moves are a bit weird to dodge. Or just difficult. Yeah, some of his moves are weird to dodge, some of his moves are just outright difficult to dodge. I can't chance not being able to dodge any of his attacks, because he's going to one-shot me with everything. That's a fact. A normal Leonin that's not red, and therefore is free. Okay, maybe not free, but... Let's say I'm far enough back. Funny, it's not dodgeable in Elden Ring, but it is in this game. Good night. That is really good, too. So glad I did that. I don't know. I realized I was going a bad direction because I need to just go up here and get the talisman loot pool, but I was gonna go try and like whack some of those jellyfish to like get the random 10k to spawn. Turns out falling on the crab did it, so that works. Main thing I wanted to do was buy a Wind and Grace. Like that. That's really good. I have no doubt I'll reach max level at this point, so what I'm going to do instead of the somewhat reasonable thing, I'm going to try stock up on Wind and Graces. So we're going to take one Wind and Grace, then I'm going to try and accrue enough money to buy another one from the village, if possible. Which, if that effect triggers even one more time, I'm good. Might not even need it to trigger, really. I can probably just mooch off these red mains here. Dude, stop. It's not even like I'm in your camp anymore. Like, why are you still being so mean to me? And like, what did I do to you besides, you know, kill you multiple times in other worlds and other runs? I mean, okay, I guess I farmed their kind in, like, base Elden Ring, so maybe they're still ticked off about that. Here, so my goal here is to grab another Wind and Grace. That's all I want. And I'll upgrade the True Spear. Yeah, I'm about to say, you're making it to that side of Grace, buddy. I don't know what you're on about. Why is there just a random, like, site of ruins here? That's what I'm wondering. So I've never seen that. I don't know what that is. Please. Anyone but Artorias. Anyone but Artorias. Should probably switch off to this now. Actually, come to think of it, is Dancing Lion better or worse than Artorias? I don't know. I like the idea of doing this better. These birds, honestly, might one-shot me. Dude, lock onto the bird right in front of you, how about? Wild thought. Like, there's an enemy right in front of you. How about you switch lock to that instead of one of the other birds in the back? That aren't even aggroed to me, by the way. Well, they're aggroed to me, but they're not attacking me. I don't have their actual, like, offense aggro. Oh, don't do that. No, no, no. Don't do that. Do not do that. Anything but that. Who's next? You? Cool. Yep, you're not going airborne. So I need to make sure I have enough stuff left over by the end of this fight to buy a Wind and Grace and get to level 15. Because there's no shot of me being Drug Lord at anything less than level 15. Enjoy. Courtesy of my sword. This. I don't feel safe going in to attack him during this phase, for obvious reasons, I feel like. I feel safer here. Dude, I dodged, you just didn't. Come and get some. What the? Dude, like... To be completely honest, I'm sick of how, like, little Q some of Dancing Lion's attacks get. Like, sometimes they just, like, straight up happen. Don't get me wrong, I like Dancing Lion. It's one of my more... Like, I like Dancing Lion more than a lot of the fights in Elden Ring, but... Not in a depth 4 setting. But of course, if you unironically like a boss better in a depth 4 setting, there's probably an issue. In case you haven't figured out my plan, chat, I'm trying to wait for my ult to charge back up. Super move. Dang it. You play cowardly because he does so much damage. So you're not jumping away. I'm getting my critical. That's that. Eat this. Oh, don't do that. What up, dude? To the side. Go for the jump. It's absolutely not what I'm going to. Keep this. Alright. Just need to be careful here. Never trust it, chat. Never trust it. Bingo! There we go. Dancing Lion. Down. Physical damage negation? I'll take. That's really good. Please don't. Okay. I was about to say, please don't give me a second boss, because I know for a fact, if I get a second boss on anyone in Deep of Night, it's going to put me up against Dancer. That is just a fact. It will always put me up against Dancer. It loves to pit me against Dancer. Oh, these are my favorite physics. Yes, beautiful. Hmm. Well, shoot. I don't know. I'll take this. Prioritize health regen for the rot over, frankly, my well-being. 218, 207. I like this better. I like Tree Spear better in general, just as a weapon. No, I feel like its cooldowns are definitely more manageable than, like, a Gargoyle's Black Blade. Okay. Yeah, this is my first attempt against Dreglord at depth 4. This is going to be interesting. He's going to one-shot me with everything. I know he is. No idiot. I know the drill. Let's get out of the way of that. Slam. Poke. I know that, like, they're not anywhere near me, but I'm not chancing it. Really, dude? Why did he happen to do a really bad move? Yeah, you're going down this time, buddy. Or just getting knocked down. You're not. I don't know that I'm actually going to beat you. Buff up again. Dude, do your ult! You just sat there and did nothing. Didn't read my triangle press or anything. Buff up again. 2 attack boosts, like he didn't one-shot me with everything anyway. Run away from this one, actually. Poke him on that one. Wouldn't mind not being near the giant, terrifying rot worm face. Thank you for fixing that, Stragus. You one-shot me with everything anyway, so I really don't care that he's buffing up his attack. Now, this move I do have some concerns about. Mostly because it's not gonna let me dodge! It just didn't dodge! It's not an option, game! It's really annoying that the game legitimately just doesn't dodge, like, 90% of the time. Okay, not 90% of the time, but it just decides to not dodge enough that it's, like, a problem I have to keep restating the issue with. Play careful, not super careful, because he can just start rotting me again. But like this. Oh, this. Eat this. I have a feeling that's going to stance break you. Shouldn't operate off of feelings like that, but I'm going to save this for phase. Well, you know what? No, I'm going to end this phase before I rot again. What am I thinking? There we go. Because phase 3, there's no ads. That's the main thing, is phases 3, 4, and 5 don't have the ads to deal with. Alright, chat. It's possible. I basically have 3 heals because I have 3 Winding Graces left. And I've got my Harmonia Relic triggered. But I mean, he's gonna one-shot me with everything. Okay, that was weird. Poke him. Come on. At this phase, we're not going to trust him to not hit me with anything. We're going to dodge everything. Even if it's nowhere near us. Whoa. Except that. Dodge. I'll buff up before I do that critical hit, because that's just too good of an opportunity. You're too much of a window stragus, my main man. After that. I like how it puts a red target on me like I'm not the only player here. Oh, no. That's like, if I know what your plan is, you're gonna... So you're an idiot if you think I don't know what your plan is. Would have loved to hit him before he went, but... It's a good start to phase 4. Fight. Which, guys, in case you don't know, it's the same as phase 3, except he gets the ability to throw stuff again, so that's fun. Here, let's go ahead and... Really nice. Dodge. Dodge again. Phase 5. Here we go, chat. Here's where everything is made or broken. I'm not rotting yet, but I would like to go ahead and get the regen going. Because I will be. And thanks to the +3 regen I already have because of my loot, I am going to have full regen. Poke. It's just... Sorry, Chad, I'm not talking a lot. I'm locked in. Nope, you're not doing that attack. This is over! Let's go, baby! Yes! Oh my gosh! I did it! Yo! Dreglord, depth 4, baby! Let's go! Solo! That's how we do it! That is how we do it! Yes! That was good! Dude, that was amazing! That was awesome! That's freaking right! Woo! I can't believe that! I cannot believe I got that done! Okay, that was crazy! Oh! Dude, that was so cool! That was, like... Oh my gosh. That felt good. That was really nice. Yo, hello, Wilder. Character skill inflicts blood loss and reduced FP consumption. I'd be adding to my build if that's the right color. Yes, sir, I think I deserve more than 200 points for that! Come on! Oh my gosh, that was good. I would have been really worried if he got that move off. Like, you know, that... excuse me. That, whatchamacallit? That, like, the quadruple slam, I think it is in that one, actually. Guess I won't be using the... that Wilder Relic I just picked up. But anyway, Chad, that was fantastic. And that's only one run. We've still got a bunch more to do. At least 2 more. That was crazy. I think that's my first clear of Stragus in Deep of Night. I literally do not think I have ever cleared Stragus in Deep of Night before. I wish I could see. But yeah, that was that was insane. That was so good. That run was awesome. Alright. Let's go again. I'll probably upload that later as just a separate video. Oh no. Oh no. Now listen, they said, oh, you think you're so big and bad. Here's Everdark Gladius. It's going to be Everdark. There is no shot that I'm winning. I cannot beat Everdark Gladius, especially not at depth 4. Churches are not in horrible locations, but they're not in the best locations. I'm not nuts about them. But there's a nice physical cathedral right there. If it's a mausoleum cathedral, that'd be, excuse me, preferable. Really, dude? No, I'm getting my backstab. I don't know, I had an idea. Like, I wish that, like, you could change your starting armament just, like, flat out. Like, you could pick, like, you would have relics, and you could pick between, like, any gray weapon. Like, you would have random relics, like, change his starting armament to Zweihander, or something like that. Or change his starting... Or, it wouldn't be change his starting armament, it would be, like, grants starting armament Zweihander. Because, obviously, like, if you get one that says, like, change his starting armament to, like, a medium shield, that's not very good, because then you lose your weapon. But, if it has, like, just grants... Or don't even make it, like, guaranteed. Just make it, like, a random gray colossal sword or something like that. Attack power full HP. I'll take that for now. Actually, that's really good for, Ooh, and this is a very good weapon. It's just... It's meant to be. Hold up. That's the weapon. That's what I beat Tricephalos with for the first time. Just normal Tricephalos, not Everdark. Everdark I beat for the first time with... Golden Order Greatswords, but I'm not getting those. I'm no idiot. However, if I do get that, I'm done. I win. Alright, nice. This is a Mausoleum Fort. We're gonna get to level 3 before we do it, though. Because it would be stupid to do it at such a low level. Here's what we'll do. Oh, crap. Do this. Now look at the power. Okay, well I guess there's no reason to do it against this guy, but I'll show you against the Mausoleum Knight how powerful Wild Strikes is with the Harmonia Relic. It's one of the best skills, if you ask me. Just because of how the frequency of attack, I like this, I like that. I have a full inventory of passives. Ah. No fun. Watch this. Look at that damage. Sure, I got hit. Dang it. Stop freaking teleporting. Stand still for me. Like, be a good boy. Not to mention, the hand axe is a goated weapon. Ooh, I like that. Just in general, it's a really good weapon. Successive attacks negate damage is nice. This is a really good sword as well, because it has poison build up low max HP, but it also has continuous HP recovery on the weapon itself to help counteract the poison. And improved melee attack power 12%. You can't go wrong. It's awesome. It is an awesome. What kind of fort is this? I was about to just not do it, but I probably should just do more basic forts like this, because it's going to work out better if I do. See, what am I running again? Tricephalos. I already have a really good sword for the run. I'd love something like, you know, crazy, like Sacred Relic sword type deal. Because that, on Deep of Night with the Harmonia relics, Sacred Relic sword is insanely good. Like, the run is basically over. Even enemies resistant to Holy can't withstand the wave of gold. See what you got. Backstab you. It's a nice colossal sword. Look at the thing right there. Backstab you. Okay, so one of the churches is within the bounds of night. That's good. Ooh, that's good. That already triggers my Harmonia relic. I like that. Get rid of improved attack power at full HP. Like, that's nice and all, but it's the least useful of those effects. Jump attacks, if I do a jump attack, it's going to be really strong. And during the run, I'm not getting one shot. Like, that's just is that a projectile drop off? Dang, okay, cool. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to hop up. We're going to kill this knight up here, the Lord Sworn Captain. He is red. Not nuts about that. But we'll make do, If we didn't, we couldn't. What kind of players would we be? That's not me. Just wanted to buff up, man. Chill. Make peace, not war. I'll admit, going for my swing at the same time that he did his was not a good play. It's a cool looking play, but it was a terrible strategy. You really think you can just show up and steal my spotlight? I don't think so. Improved affinity attack power. I don't know, I'll pass on that stuff. It's not anything. FP restoration on landing attacks I like. But it's not, like, I'm not really using anything that's, like, super FP consuming at the moment. So, I think I'm good for now. Here's what we'll do, though. I did get an Everjail key, so we're going to pop up, do this church up here. Then, once we get done with the night boss, we're going to book it for that tree. So we can get the other two churches before Gladius. Fortunately, the night bosses for Gladius really aren't that bad. So it's not going to be like Dreadlord, where I'm more likely to die to the night bosses than I am him. Because I'm not going to lie, Artorias and Dancing Lion are more likely to kick my butt than actual Dreadlord. And believe me, I wish more than anyone that I was exaggerating. Because I don't like the fact that I am more likely to die to the night boss than I am Dreadlord. So what we're actually going to do is because, you know, Dragon is easy. And I have Wild Strikes. We're going to upgrade this to blue. And then we're going to chop us up a dragon. Have it for dinner, you know? Let's go some attacks negate. My gosh, hold up. Like, don't get me wrong, I love improved jump attacks and all. But, if this... Dude, like, that is a total of 38. Okay, so 38, 16. 78. It's over 100% already, which means I don't need to pick up anymore. I desperately wish I could have bought a Wind and Grace. Oh wait, hold up. I can. I'd like to not use it against the night boss, but... Whoa. Actually, it's a good looking weapon, but in all seriousness, repeated evasion's lower damage negation is a horrible effect. And for that reason alone, I'm not taking it. 113 pure physical damage. We're gonna chop this dragon into kebabs. Dragon kebab. Get your dragon kebab. We have a special on dragon kebabs. That was almost really bad. Okay, it is instant. We're good. See, I was panic rolling a bit there because, like, I didn't know if it was like an instant roll, if it was like... Oh wait, hold up. I know what I need to do. I know exactly what I need to do this. Knock the dragon down, and then tear its head up. Then do a critical hit. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, chat. Oh wait, actually, first I need the golden bow. Then I need to do the skill. Of course. Not all that worried about that damage. Oh, but that's not good. I am worried about that damage. That still did half my health through all that damage negation. That's funny. It doesn't really matter, but that was funny. There we go. Flying Dragon, day one. No problem. And I do like that. That is a better weapon, I do think. However, the passive on that is really good, so I do need to keep that. But I will get rid of this. Now I should probably run a tunnel, I guess. It's surprising to me that I'm not... that I don't have enough to get to level 7. Frankly, I really did think that I would be level 7 by now. Oh well. It is a little bit disappointing, actually. That's okay. Me and Wild Strike's axe are going to clean this town up. No. No, 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 no. Nope, 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 nope. Let's open this Everjail and see what it is. What's the deal? I might have to just be level 6 on the first night. Never mind, you gave me Omen. That's super easy. Come on. Where's the real boss? Please don't make it come out there. Let's backstab you again. Let's just start chopping you to pieces. You're dead. Nice chatting with you, Omen. Pick up. Now I'm level 7. Main thing is I wanted to be able to use the Gargoyle's Black Blade on day one. It wasn't necessarily a matter of like, oh, I just want to be level 7. No, it was what I want to be able to use my best weapon. The best weapon in my inventory. Here, we're gonna creep on over to the merchant real quick, and we're gonna buy another Wind and Grace. That way we have them. We'll go ahead and knock that out while expenses are light. And they're pretty resistant to holy damage, I'm pretty sure, right? Regarding toys. That's an interesting little lightning great knife is interesting. Alright, let's pull you over here and whap. I love how these swords are literally just a flattened button. Flat. It's not as good as this Y-hander in Dark Souls 1, but it's pretty good. I did a run full. I streamed the last 2/3 of it. Unfortunately, I started streaming it before, or I started playing it before I started streaming it. So the whole run isn't present exactly. Come on. Do it. Do it. You know you want to. Come on. Do it. Yes. Fool! It was all part of my devious plan. Of course. Of course, you aren't intelligent enough to know that. But I had every intention. Had every intention of grappling you to me and then just jump attacking you to death from here on. Okay, that hurt. Really random demi-human queen attack? I hate the normal demi-human queen. She is the only part of this fight I don't like. Like, don't get me wrong, I feel like it's a little bit unfair to newer players to put them against, like, demi-human swordmaster, but I guess they want to make sure that you're actually good enough to play the game. Take the opportunity to buff up real quick. And let's use this opportunity to take a critical hit. How beauteous. It was gorgeous, magnificent even. Stop waiting on your ads to catch up, dude. I think she actually killed one of her ads in like 3 hits. Okay, can you stop? It's really annoying that she is deliberately waiting on her enemy friends. Like, I can't actually attack her this time. I don't know what's going on. She's actually just jumping back and trying to get me to fight her ads exclusively. Which I don't like. Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose of it? See, then when I start actually going for her ads, because that's what she's trying to force me to do, she gets mad and then starts attacking. I don't know, I just don't like this demi-human queen fight specifically. It's just janky. Fine, we'll heal. Oh, there's a bush right here. Dang it. Dude. What are you doing, random little guy, besides blocking my way? Eat that. See, once you whittle down the ads, the fight really is super easy. See, once the ads are, like, manageable numbers, like, the fight's free. But until the ads are gone, oh my gosh, the fight is a nightmare. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, as I said, we're gonna book it to that tree. And okay, I know I said something about going straight to the. It's Red, Leon, and Mispia. I don't know. I'm not all that worried about my level, but I do want all these churches, just in case. I mean, yes, I have said before that, like, I want to check out this great enemy as well. Here's the thing. Chances are Gladius is going to one-shot me with everything anyway. So I really don't know why I care. Okay, I have to stop at this. Both of these are flame chariot camps. Well, this one's red. I like that. Watch this. Can I pull it off? Can I do it again? I missed. Really, dude? Thanks for that. Just being a jerk. Seriously. What are you... Dude, what the heck? How did you get up so high? What the... Dude! What is it doing? Where did the... What the... Where... There's not a dog in this camp! Where did this dog come from? Where did these dogs, plural, come from? I don't understand. Where did they come from? Are you serious? There are dogs down there. There's no way that those dogs from all the freaking way down there are the ones that got engaged. Congratulations. Here, we'll just use this corpse pile to get up there. I'm still ticked off about the dogs. That's nonsense. There's no freaking way that those dogs had the brain power to, quite literally just break their boundaries and come up here just to kill me. Like, I just don't believe that those dogs are smart enough to do that. But they are. Or I struggle to believe it anyway. They can improve affinity attack power 5%. What we'll do. We'll, hop down here, get this church. Then we'll fly to the last one. Feed me some good talisman if you would. I'll take it. My bag. Doesn't actually help, but, like, that's nice, I guess. 2 Night Invader camps. There's a fort. The fort is up by that great enemy I wanted to check out, so I might just do the fort. Not to mention the fort is the easiest to kill the Night Invaders in, depending on the fort. Typically, the fort is the easiest to kill Night Invaders in, because they can be pretty easily lured out. Okay, let's jump back over to the tree real quick. Here's what we'll do. We'll fly down, get this last church, and then we'll do whatever from there. Really doesn't matter. But that last church is a must-grab. Here's the thing. One of the 2 night camps is going to be within the bounds of night, unless it's literally just this top left corner, which I don't think is going to happen again, since, as you can see, we've already done that. Let's realize this is a classic seed. There's no new points of interest on it. But yeah, Chad, that was a good fight with Dreadward back there. Not feeling so good about this run currently, but we'll see how it goes. And over so the fat lady sings. Yeah, no, that's red magma worm. Wait. Yeah, that's red magma worm. Not doing that. Unless literally I had no other choice besides Red Magma Worm, I will never go out of my way to do it. Because it is just a pain. It is purely a pain. Excuse me, ladies. Just gonna head up to this Night Invader fort instead. Much smarter. I'm going to check what the great enemy is behind it first, because if it's Red Ancestor Spirit, I'm going to destroy that thing. Also, I need a second sword. Here, hold up. Let's check for passives. I don't plan to leave much room for anything but Winding Graces against... Yo. Hold up. That is an insane passive to pull. Guys, so as you can see, good idea to check a Sorcerer's Rise if you can do it quickly. Because you can get passives like that. That is amazing. 4 runes from defeated enemies is a guaranteed. You have to grab it if you see it in Deep of Night. Just ignore the negative effect, unless it's something like repeated evasions, lower damage negation. But even then, in a normal, in the run itself, that's not that bad. I want to do the smart thing and see what the great enemy is. Oh, it's Ulcerated Tree Spirit. Not nuts about that, actually. So we'll kill these Night Invaders, because I'd be an idiot not to. Can I be the first to say, my gosh, these are some strong slugs, dude. Let's kill this rat. Try and bait the Night Invaders into spawning. Or the Night Invader. Night Profaner. Oh, that's Undertaker, right? Yep, that's Undertaker. Buff up. My gosh, she does so much damage through that. I don't know, by no means should you swing. I'm not complaining. You shouldn't be complaining. Everybody's happy. So that's the end of you, mi amiga. Oh my gosh. That is really good. I like that. So what do we replace, chat? I think we replace this, honestly. Buff up. Let's take out this tree spirit. Then I'd like to run through a tunnel real quick. That was almost really bad. Seal just in case. That was not a good dodge. Well, it was a good dodge, but we dodged the attack, but that was not like a super dodge, you know? Yep, you're not getting up, pal. Let's do it. Jump attack. Wasn't that. That's it, you're dead. About to say, I'd be mad if something happened there and, like, he bugged out or something, lost his mind, and then started killing me again. I don't know. Can't really ditch all this damage negation passive stuff. So I'm really not looking to take any more passives on. Really just looking for, you know, stuff to upgrade what I currently have, which is why I'm now going to detour to this tunnel. Because this is 100% worth it. Getting a Smithing Stone 2 is going to be crucial to this build's success, because I'm currently power stancing a purple sword and a blue sword. Which is good. Don't get me wrong, I'm doing fantastic damage, but it's not good enough. I need both weapons to be purple. Otherwise I have zero chance of winning. Especially if it's something like Everdark Gladius. Although, in all fairness, what chance do I really have against Everdark Gladius? In all seriousness, like, do I really have a chance of winning? If it is Everdark? Do that. Wow, you're actually making me move. Dang. Making me move it. Gonna make me work for us. Okay. Here's what we'll do. We'll stop by the merchant in this fort. Or in front of this fort, I mean. Since he's kind of on the way. I'd like to see what the boss is on top of Central Castle. Actually, if I'm going to check the top of Central Castle boss, I should probably just go to that merchant. Since it's along the way. Of course, it's hate Pot Troll Fort. Nobody likes Pot Troll Fort, especially not in Deep at Night. So let's upgrade this. I love how it started me on the rock weapon. I don't hear anything from the top of the fort. That's a really bad sign. It could be Bellbearing Hunter. I don't know. Do I hear anything? Oh, it's Erdtree Avatar. Cool. Yeah, I've got time. I can do Erdtree Avatar. Come on, it's Erdtree Avatar. Can't do him. Okay. Let's hop up there. That was not smart. Actually, that was really smart. Totally intentional, did it on purpose and everything. Now, that was not smart. Thanks for reminding me, Relic. Please don't start spamming this old attack. You've been so reasonable so far. I'd say, please just die. Like, bro, please let me punch you in the face. What we got out of you? Godric is nice, but I'll take a critical hit, HP restoration. Level up! Dude, stop jumping. You look like an idiot, come on. There are some bushes to heal with when I get down here. Here, let's buff up my attack power. Wait, there's a bush right here. Is also a healing bush? I'm pretty sure it's right. No, it's not. We're good. We're fine. Really, dude? That's something I don't like about the Omen enemies. Sometimes they just don't take knockback when it doesn't make any sense for them to not take knockback. Like, man, I get they're chunky, that they're, like, stronger enemies, but seriously? Really, dude? Stop it. Why aren't you letting me strafe anything? Hold up. That was a mistake. Let's not, play around, shall we? Let's just finish this dude. Well, apparently he's playing around. Cheater. Seriously. Y'all saw that. Come get some. No. Don't do that. I did not give you permission to. That hurt. Back out, because I know about that other movie as. Thanks, Harmonia Relic. I know I'm going to stance break on this next jump attack, so I'm just going to do it. Not a good idea, but it worked out. Didn't. There we go. That's good. Let's see, Flask Restoration. I like that, because the rest of these are not that good. Alright. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to run, get another Wind and Grace real fast. Excuse me, sorry. We're going to buy that first, actually. We're going to do that. And then we're going to buy Starlight, or a Starlight Shard. My bad. My B chat. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to use... I don't know. The skill doesn't do holy damage, so I'm not nuts about doing it, really. Probably just rely on the other stuff. Please don't be Everdark. Please. Oh my gosh, it's regular. Okay, so we got improved melee attack power 12%, improved holy damage negation, not doing much. Max FP up 9%. Something that triggers my Harmonia Relic. We have a total of, let's see, that's 86% improved damage negation upon successive attacks. We have physical attack up 8%, improved melee attack power 12%. I mean, this is a solid load out. This is really nice, really nice. However, chat, unfortunately, our time together is drawing short for now, because I do believe... Not yet. Maybe. I do believe after this run, it might be time for something a bit different. Let's keep the buff going. Okay, cool. You just didn't dodge. Stop spamming that single attack, dude. Come on. I say I'm about 90% certain I'm out of range. Thanks for... Ah, here. Let's pop up. Get some. I meant with you, not with your fire. Cool. Never been hit by that chain before. But that's nice. No, that's nice. Now my max HP is reduced, so I'm actually more likely to die. That's really helpful. Don't start. We've been doing so well. You've been doing these runs like I typically have them. I have literally never been hit by that chain before. I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing. But it is. Learned that pretty easily. I don't know, at least it's not permanent. I would lose my mind if it were permanent. That would be legitimately awful. Excuse me. We're gonna go back to the whole thing of how I hate true combos again, because it's just garbage game design to have true combos in any situation. Unless it's like, I don't know, not in any situation, because there are situations like, you know, Manus's like super combo. That's a special case. It's an exception. Tell you what, normal Gladius is actually putting up a fight. I'm impressed, really. I hate that attack so freaking much. It's so dumb. Why on earth is it a true combo? Get critical hitted, punk. Get your weak crap out of here. Come on. No. We're done. You've had your fun. I'm through. I hate that double bite attack that they have. Every single enemy that has a double bite attack like that in Elden Ring and Nightreign, it's just annoying to deal with them because it's guaranteed. They're all true combos, and it's just stupid. I will never like true combos. It's just dumb. It's a sad excuse for difficulty, in all fairness, and I feel like you would be better off just, you know, making an actually difficult to dodge attack instead of making one that's, like, sort of hard to dodge, but making it so that if you get hit by it, you actually get hit by 2 attacks because you can't dodge out of it if you get hit by the first one. Anyway, we got to over 500 points. That is a new record in Deep of Night, baby. Only 5 more runs, and I'll be in Depth 5, which I'm not looking forward to, because Depth 4 is already insanely difficult, but if I keep playing the way I've been playing, I can take Depth 5. But anyway, that's where we're going to leave it for today, chat. Well, on Nightreign. That's where we're going to leave it for today on Nightreign. But I am going to start a playthrough of another game. Another game, which you all will just have to see in a few minutes. Chat, it's been fun, but now I'm going to take a quick break, going to, you know, use the bathroom, maybe get me a snack, pet the cats, and then I'll be back to play a different game, a new one. Well, not new in terms of age, but new for the channel. Anyway, thanks for watching. This was a blast. Love having y'all tune in. I will catch you all in the next one. Nobody tuned in. That was a joke. I will catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye!